Today's episode of the Pohlmans cooking series uses several veggies from the Pohlmans Gourmet Veggie Super Veggie range, a super healthy advanced vegetable seedling range. I'm Ali, and whilst we're cooking today, we are also going to talk about the benefits of growing your own veggies and herbs. On the menu today, we are going to be whipping up an Australian pub favourite, the chicken schnitzel. The fresh Hidden Valley herbs added to this recipe will blow your socks off, and you'll never want a heavily battered, covered in gravy schnitz again. To be served with our creamy, crunchy and tangy fresh gourmet veggie broccolini coleslaw, this is a perfect midweek dinner or Saturday lunchtime treat. Let's begin by making our broccolini coleslaw, and it's super easy, so it's perfect for a midweek dinner or maybe a weekend lunchtime treat. Now what we have here is some broccolini all chopped up and some Pohlmans purple cabbage and some purple carrots. Look at those fabulous colours together. We're going to add to that a third of a cup of creamy mayonnaise. We've chosen a whole egg variety. Put that in. And then, to give the coleslaw a bit of added zing, we have some mustard pickles. And of course, don't forget a bit of salt. And we're going to mix all that up together. It's going to look sensational. How easy is that? Tangy, creamy broccolini coleslaw. And now for the fun part, where you get to take out some of your workday stress on this chicken breast. So we're going to turn it over and start on the underside, and I'm just going to use the flat end of the mallet, and here we go. It is a bit splatty. You probably could do with an apron. To make the schnitzel crumbs, we're going to use some stale bread. Crusty bread is best, so you could use maybe some leftover baguette or sourdough from your Sunday soup. So we're going to put this into the blender, just tear it up and put it in. There we go. And we'll include with that some Parmesan cheese and some beautiful fresh herbs. So here we have some beautiful thyme. Lovely and fresh. Pick it straight from your kitchen, I love this. And some oregano. You can just roughly pick them and drop them in there. There we go. And finish off with some salt and some ground black pepper. Okay, so we put the lid on our blender. And we want to pulse this until it's at the consistency you like it. Okay, we're ready to cook our schnitzels now, and the first thing to do is to heat up our pan. There it is. We'll add a bit of olive oil to the pan. Before we start our production line, because that's what we've got here, we have some plain flour and mixture of egg and milk and our beautiful crumbs that we've just made. So we dip the chicken into the flour. There we go. So you want to shake off the excess so it's not too gluggy. And then we'll dip it in our egg mixture. Again, just let it drip a little bit before we put it into our crumbs. Now we're going to go back for a second time on the egg and breadcrumb. So it is a bit messy, but hey, that's half the fun, isn't it? Let that drip back into the crumbs. There we go, and straight over to our hot pan. Now we're ready to serve up our chicken schnitzel. So here it is, looking crispy and gorgeous. And we'll put on a good dollop of our fresh broccolini coleslaw. And there you have it, an Aussie favourite reinvented with all the beautiful fresh ingredients from Pohlmans.